Hello. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Today we'll be jumping right back into Library of Ruina. If I can give a quick summary of the first stream. This is the second stream of this game. First time we played it. Our character, I don't remember his name. I know the other main character is Angela. I forgot my character's name. But we wake up in a library and this woman, she rules the library. She controls a lot of it seems like. And she's looking for a specific book. But we're not really sure what it is. And so we invite people to the library. And they also get stuck in the library. And they fight us. And whoever loses becomes the book. I'm not really sold on the story yet because I'm not really sure I understand it. I know there's plenty I need to I still need to figure out about the game. So, looking forward to it. I mean, the gameplay is fun. The mechanics of the card game seem pretty deep. I don't know if I remember all that much about it right now. So we'll just have to get right back into it. Alright, so Malka and Keter these are different floors of the library. Which one's the one I haven't done? I think, okay, Keter's the one I have done. Our character's name is Roland. These are abnormality pages, which I do know what they kind of mean. Green is exclusive, is just good. The red ones are strong ones, but they come with a downside. Not burning any books. Okay, so we have an extra floor here. Another question mark floor. Looks like we need a book of Yoon's office to burn, which we have, right? Do we not have that? How do I do stuff? Oh, okay. I have one. Okay. And that's all I needed. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna be inviting someone to the library now. This is how you send invitations. Hey, Pipe, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. How's your week? Though, I know I talked to you throughout the week. A little bit. I'm still figuring out this game. I don't entirely know how to play it optimally or anything. But we'll just get right into it and see if I can remember what's up. Brother of Iron, Mo. I don't know who this is. I don't know who these are. These kind of remind me of, maybe Flack from, no. They remind me of Bondroud from Maiden Abyss. Wait. Okay, yeah, this is it. This actually, okay, I can see it. I can definitely see it. Yeah, hang on. Just make sure I'm not getting anything like loot or anything. Look, this is Bondroud, right? And it looks like, oh, okay, stand by. Looks like this one mostly, I think. Or it reminds me at least a little bit of them. I don't know. I can see it anyway. Alright, anyways. Subarashi. Bondroud has been known to say that. Doing some Outer Wilds. Ooh, Pipe, where you at? You landed on this. Oh, Mosmo House hasn't played the game yet, but you can keep talking about it, but not too much probably. But I get what you're saying, and that is very hype. That's exciting. I hope you're enjoying the game. Also, I never did what you did. That's really tough. No idea what you're doing here. Yeah, that's fair. So would you say you're pretty far into the game now? I love Outer Wilds. It's such an experience with video games that I've never had before. You kind of challenge yourself to do it. Nice. I never did it. How many attempts did it take you? It is an achievement. Like, in Steam. I think it's an achievement. Alright. Let me talk for Mo here, brother of Iron. You guys should regularly fill your head with brain fluid. 40 minutes worth of attempts. Gotcha. Oh, that's actually a... each one probably took like 3 to 4 minutes, I would guess. If you include like everything that's at the start. So, I don't know.
뇌가 건조해지면 생각이 퍼석퍼석해진다고.
A dry brain dulls your thoughts.
어쩐지 요새 정신을 못 차리겠더라고.
Arnold. So, Mo, Arnold. I knew I've been feeling so hazy these days.
이번에는 어디를 털어볼 거야?
Where are we going to rob this time? Who are these people? Are these like robots or something? He said brain fluid, so it makes me... Mo said brain fluid, so it makes me think they're not human, though I'm not entirely sure. Shane, how's your break? How was your spring break? Are you ready to go back?
난 공방이면 좋겠어. 그 공방은 돈도 많고 덤으로 쓸만한 부품들도 구할 수 있으니까.
I think we should go for a workshop. Workshops are rich and they have useful components too. It's been nice and too short. What have you been up to?
사무소는 어때? 사무소 깨기 정도는 해줘야 어깨 좀 피고 살 텐데.
How about an office? We should earn some infamy if we take down an office or two.
우리가 털 만한 사무소는 습격해도 변변치 않은 것밖에 못 얻을 걸.
I don't think we'll get anything valuable from the offices we can take on right now.
그럼 식당으로 하자 식당. 맛있는 거 좋아.
A restaurant then. I like delicious stuff.
빡대가리야. 넌 우리가 왜 이런 고철 몸으로 맞췄는지 벌써 까먹었냐?
You moron. Did you already forget why we got our new bodies? Oh, so these used to be human? And now they don't need to eat? Is that what Bo is trying to tell us here? Housework, playing Triangle Strategy, and watching Robin Williams movies. Very nice. That sounds pretty chill. How's Triangle Strategy been?
먹는 거나 아픈 거에 신경 안 쓰고 돈 벌려고 그랬지.
Because we wanted to focus on earning without having to worry about food or sickness. Yeah, okay.
맞아. 오지게 버티는 거야.
That's right. We're enduring like crazy.
이 몸은 뇌수랑 연료만 넣어주고 수리만 해주면 되니까.
These bodies just need brain fluid, fuel, and some repairs from time to time. Well, so what is the difference between this and like eating? Like they still, I don't know how frequent these are, I guess, but you like it quite a bit so far. Very Final Fantasy Tactics, nice. Gotcha. Is the story good too? Or is it mostly just the gameplay that you enjoy? And the characters, of course.
최대한 목마름이나 배고픔 없이 돈을 모을 수 있잖아.
We can make money without feeling hungry or thirsty.
그랬지. 거금 들여서 전신 의체를 마련했어.
That's true. It cost a fortune to get ourselves whole body replacements. That would be a lot. Sounds
그래도
awful.
불편해. 뭐 먹을 필요도 없는데 자꾸 맛있는 걸 먹었을 때 기억이 떠오르고 맛보고 싶단 말이야.
But it's still uncomfortable. I know I don't have to eat anymore, but I keep thinking about all the tasty things I had before, and it makes me want to taste them again. Man, me imagining a life without eating, it doesn't sound like a life worth living. I love eating. I love eating good food. It's like my favorite thing. It's like at least 40% of the reason I travel.
지금은 싸구려 공방에서 구한 의체라 그래.
That's because we got cheap bodies from a cheap workshop. Ah, gotcha.
돈만 더 모으면 돼. 그러면 일단 몸뚱이 말고 더 좋은 거로 갈아타는 거야.
We just have to earn more. Then we can replace our bodies with better ones. The story and triangle strategy is pretty standard JRPG stuff so far, but it's solid. English voice acting sucks, so I switched to Japanese right away. Oh, gotcha. Bummer. That's Squeenix, though, right? I did the dub for Octopath. Octopath was Squeenix too, right? Am I crazy? Is that wrong? Maybe that's wrong.
개 비싼 위치들은 감정 조절이랑 욕구 차단도 되고 성능도 좋다고 하니까.
The most expensive ones can even adjust emotions and completely shut off desires, on top of having good performance.
그런데 가격이 둥지에 집 하나 구할 정도의 가격이잖아.
Both were Squeenix different teams though. Gotcha, I see. You saw this thing orbiting the sun super closely and tried getting near it. You failed horribly, decided to check if it even was possible to land near it. And that was all. Wait. Five, how far are you into the game? That's funny. I mean, of course you could do anything in any order, but... Oh, you have no idea. Okay. Because usually I feel like that's like you can do anything in any order. Let me stress that. But usually, I did that one very late. But that's also because I couldn't solve the puzzle to get there normally. But those are almost as expensive as a Nest household.
그거 그때 가서 생각하면 돼. 당장은 돈 벌 궁리부터 하라고.
Your puzzle solution was to ram it with a spaceship. Oh, that worked? That's not how I usually see it, but I mean, if it works. We can worry about that later. Let's focus on money making now.
결국은 다 돈이야.
It's all about money in the end.
그러니까 쓰잘데없이 식당 같은 거 말하지 말라고. 먹고 싶어지니까.
This is interesting. Like, so don't bring up restaurants. You're making me want to eat stuff too. Would you want to eat stuff if you're not hungry? Because theoretically, these people aren't hungry, right? How do they feel? Do they just feel like normal? Like, because usually, I mean, I either feel hungry or I feel full or I feel maybe like content. What are they feeling? You know what I'm saying? Because if you're feeling just like content, you know you could eat a little bit more. And these people feel like they could eat, they feels like they could eat more. Or it feels like they could eat if they wanted to. Or it sounds like they want to eat.
무슨 종이 같은 게 네 몸통에 껴있어.
You're kind of funny afterwards. You read everything, then realize you can't actually leave. Yeah. Kind of a one-way trip. Hopefully, Shane, you'll just forget this conversation happened. We're not being super detailed or anything, so, yeah. But it is like slight Outer Wilds spoilers. Slight. Mo, there's a piece of paper stuck in your body. Already forgotten. Very nice.
감각이 없는 건 좋은데 말이야. 이렇게 대놓고 느껴져야 할 게 안 느껴지는 건 짜증나.
I like how this body doesn't have any sensory systems, but it's annoying to be unable to feel things like this.
무슨 종인지 보기나 하자.
Oh, these guys are not going to be weak to slashing or piercing. They're going to be pretty strong against slashing and piercing. They might be kind of weak to blunt damage, though. I feel like. They're robots, it seems like. Or mechanical, at least. You're done talking about it for now? Gotcha. How many hours do you have into it? Do you know? Let's have a look at that piece of paper first.
아까 전에만 해도 네 몸뚱아리에는 그런 게 없었어.
I don't think it was in your body until just now.
혹시 우리가 너무 이름을 날려서 누군가 보낸 암살 예고장 같은 거 아닐까?
You'll discuss it with me more on Discord when you're done. Alright, sounds good. Maybe we got too infamous and someone sent us a calling card or something?
아니면 혹시 신메뉴 시식권이라거나.
Maybe a coupon for yummy new food?
조직이란 게 저런 얼빠진 녀석들로 이루어진 거야? 좀 더 그럴싸할 줄 알았는데.
Are all syndicates composed of such half-witted individuals? I was expecting someone more refined.
조직 나름이지. 도시에 조직이 얼마나 많은데. 해결사의 수만큼 조직도 있어.
It all depends on the syndicate. The city is crowded with them. You could even say there's one for every fixer out there. Yummy new food.
그냥
I could use some
뒷골목놈들이
yummy
대충
new
모여서
food. I'm actually
으쌰으쌰하고
pretty
이름을
hungry. I didn't
내걸면
eat
그게
breakfast.
조직이야.
I didn't eat breakfast, and I know I should have, but I wanted to also play the game, so maybe I'll just like, you know, eat some nuts while cause you know, there's a lot of dialogue in this game, so I can eat nuts during those times. A number of thugs gather up and do things under a name, and you get a syndicate. So are some syndicates like just tiny?
하는 일도 워낙 제각각이라 특정하기도 힘들지.
They're involved in all sorts of different businesses, so it's hard to give a general description beyond that. Also, you're not even sure. Somewhere near 5 hours. Gotcha. You're currently eating a tasty lemon poppy seed muffin. Oh, I love lemon poppy seed. I think it's definitely one of the classics, right? Normally, nowadays, I pretty much only eat banana nut muffins, but lemon poppy seed is, I love it. It's probably definitely one of my top two, between that and banana nut. You also feel like you're taking it slow though. Nice, that's okay. Except when you repeatedly use yourself in the sun. Yeah. That'll happen.
어설퍼. 저것들은 기계야?
They seem sloppy. Are those machines?
생긴 건 저래 보여도 기계나 인공지능은 아니야.
They aren't machines or AI, despite their appearances.
감정과 욕구를 가진 순수한 기계는 도시에서 사라진 지 오래지.
Pure machines carrying their own emotions and desires have long since disappeared from the city.
저 녀석들은 전신의체인 거야. 보안이 굉장히 질 낮은 공방 물건이고.
These guys are just using whole body replacements, and low quality ones from a shoddy workshop at that.
그렇구나.
I see.
좋아. 그러면 손님 응대를 준비해 볼까?
Alright, shall we prepare for the reception?
이곳에 돈 될 만한 것이 있다는 거지?
So we can find valuable stuff here, right?
괴물 녀석들을 썰어버리고 책을 가지고 나오기만 하면 되는 거야.
We just have to chop up some monsters and take some books.
지금 몸은 힘쓰는 건 잘할 수 있을 테니.
This body has strength if nothing else.
혹해서 오긴 했지만 종이에 적힌 내용이 다 거짓말일 수도 있잖아.
Arnold is very wary. We came here for loot, but what if that piece of paper was all a lie?
너무 쉽게 믿고 온 거 아닌가 하는.
Maybe we're
걱정이
too
든다.
naive.
그럴 일은 절대 없답니다, 손님.
There's no need to worry, dear guests.
이곳에서는 초대장에 적힌 규칙이 철저히 이행될 테니까요.
In this place, we strictly play by the rules written on the invitation.
깜짝이야.
Yikes!
환영합니다, 손님. 이곳은 도서관.
Welcome, dear guests. This is the library.
전 도서관의 관장이자 사서 엔젤라입니다.
And I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake.
도서관에서는 초대장에 적힌 책들을 얻을 수 있답니다. 시련을 뛰어넘으신다면 말이죠.
In this library, you may obtain the books listed on the invitation, if you overcome the ordeal, that is. Gonna just play some Dragon Quest now so you can shut off your brain and watch some streams. Is Dragon Quest like Wait, this is one that you played before, I assume? Because otherwise you probably wouldn't shut your brain off.
부자놈들 장난질인 건가? 유흥거리 중 하나인 거지.
Must be one of those ploys by rich folks. It's all entertainment to them.
들어본 적 있어. 뒷골목 녀석들을 납치해다가 누구도 살아남을 수 없는 미국을 만들어놓고 그곳에서 평생 배회하고 싸우게 하다가.
I heard of that. They kidnap people from the back streets, trap them in a labyrinth no one can escape, and make them wander in there, fighting for eternity.
절대 다시 밖으로 나가지도 못하고 죽는다고.
Until they die, never to see light again.
여기까지 온 이상 지를 수밖에 없어. 재수 없는 소리 집어치워.
We've already come this far. We have to do this. Don't be so gloomy.
그럼 부디 당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
Man, why does Angela always look so smug? May you find your book in this place, son. One, two, three, four. The floors that can participate in the reception are shown here. I don't know what this means. Oh, wait, what? So you see, if I click on the top one here, we get both of these librarians up here in the top right. If I go back down a floor, I only get Malka. Do I have to play them both, or do I only need to play one? If I can only play one, I should probably do the one I have two librarians in, I would think. Alright, so he has resistance. Oh, terrible resistance against Pearson. So he's just really, these guys, are they all really bad to Pearson? Oh, this is gonna be kind of hard actually. Okay, two of them are pretty bad against Pearson. Slashing is good. Okay, let me have I play this game again. Okay, so I can adjust my deck here. Looks like I have some piercing here. One. I want one more piercing. Get rid of Dirty Blow and replace it with the what other piercing damage do I have here? Charge and cover is a decent. I want it to be low cost, so kind of. It's probably the Dragon Quest game you played the most. You gave yourself some self-imposed challenges for this playthrough. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. Self-imposed challenges are always fun. Always fun to just like spice things up. You heard me and Mitch are gonna do the Sonic VN Delusion. That's hype. Yeah. I don't have to think about it. I'm surprised you asked. Maybe it's because I'm the VN guy. This guy's got a ton of piercing damage. Alright, maybe we're fine. You know what? Let's just... Did I hit quit here? I don't want to, like, quit. Okay. You know, we're just gonna call it good. I don't really remember exactly what I'm doing. Oh, maybe I should consider my defenses here. So we're very weak against weak against bludgeoning, and each of them are weak against slashing and piercing. So these guys just attack. They have no block. This guy has like no block. Well, I guess he has some block. Okay, I lied, but there's a lot of blunt damage. You know what? I'm just gonna go. This game can't be that hard right now, right? Alright, see if I remember how to play this game. So I need a space bar to roll the dice, right? This is a curious place and quite big too. Money, money, money. Oh, what? No, is that Mr. Krabs? Mo, are you Mr. Krabs? My body is harder than yours, don't you see? Right. It's fine, we shouldn't have any trouble dealing with those enemies. Boy, this has no right to make me nervous. Okay. So this guy goes before Basil? Roland goes first. But remember, if we choose to attack... What do I do here? I click this? Okay. So only... Is only Mo attacking? Wait, what are you guys doing? How do I see all the lines? Okay, so they're both okay, I see. Okay. Yeah, double block. Wow, they're all double blocking? Oh my gosh. Okay. If I can pierce them, that'd be great, but I don't know if that's actually gonna happen. I could try and like 2 to 5 for blocking and then 3 to 4 with blocking. It's kind of a lot actually. Well, they're just blocking a lot. Okay. This game's hard. I don't remember how to play that much. I think I'm gonna target the easiest staggering one, constant first then. I don't want to use all my energy, I don't think. Not yet. Oh, so now you're targeting... There we go, okay. So 2 of them are targeting Roland now. Let's double block. And then... Okay, let's double... Oh, wait, no. Do I want double block? It's not the kind of game you could only play once a week. I know, I'm forgetting everything. That's okay though. I think we're okay. Okay. We'll figure it out. It's fine. I think. Turn quick mode off. Okay, so first, block for 4. He clashes, I lose stagger, I think. Oh, I lose stagger again. Oh, jeez. We're getting owned, actually. And then we clash. Ow. I actually got owned? Okay, so I didn't do anything that fight. That turn. That was not a good turn. Whoa, 1 to 12? And this guy's using YOLO, you only live once card. Dodge and strike, charge up. On hit, inflict 2 paralysis next scene. There's a lot happening on screen, you understand very little of it. This game is hard. Alright, let me try and give like a quick explanation here. So, guys on the right are my guys. Guys on the left are the enemies. The dice rolls are the initiative rolls. So, Basil rolled a 4, so that means she goes before anyone else. But anyone she directly clashes with, they'll go at the same time. So even if this 4 attacks the 1, they'll go at the same. The order will be that they attack at the same time. Well, she'll attack them, and then this guy's cards will go at the same time as hers. So, initiative rolls, like, they matter, but not always, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. And then each character has resistances and damage, and staggers and damage weaknesses or resistances. So this character, Consta, is resistant normal to bludgeon, is normal to blunt damage, and then very weak to piercing damage. Very weak to piercing damage on the stagger, and he only needs 4 more things to stagger. And once he loses the stagger, he gets stunned and just can't take his turn. So staggering is very strong. So I'm trying to, you want to pierce him so that he staggers, basically. Man, this is really, really hard to explain. Like an immediate counterattack, only if, so you see how this card has 3 actions on it. They'll happen at the same time. So this character is doing, who's doing multiple things. Okay, so this character Mo is doing 2 actions: a roll 1 to 4 dodge, and then a slash attack for 1 to 2. And if I choose this card if I choose a focus strike against him, I'll do the attack against his dodge, and it depends, and if I hit him or not depends on his dodge dice roll. And then I'll do a 3 to 5 slash against his 1 to 2 slash, which will always win. And then the last attack will go uncontested. Man. What are the names of the other 2? Consta, Mo, and Arnold. Good morning, Jordan. What's up? Thank you so much for the 55 months. Hope you're doing well. Hope your week's been good. You're hoping for 3 Stooges? Oh, nice. Yo! What's up, Sam? How you doing, man? Welcome in. Hope everyone's week was good. I'm just trying to explain the mechanics of this card game because they're really hard. And there's just a lot going on screen. Alright, back to what I was doing. I'm going to try and stagger Consta here. If I can. I should be able to. Well, alright, so the problem is that Consta is gonna be rolling 1 to 12 as their first action, and that's like almost always gonna beat what I'm gonna roll. Right, so basically this one's almost always gonna hit, and I want my second action to stagger, I think. This is all what I'm hoping for this. This is all what I'm understanding of this game, just because it's so confusing. There's just a lot going on. I guess I'm gonna play... Struggle, I think. Man, this game's hard. Alright, so Roland. So two people are attacking Basil here. Roland is getting attacked by Mo. I'm still gonna try and kill Consta, I think. Oh, one interesting thing is that I can basically force Consta to use their action on Basil. And then if I double attack Consta, because Basil's going first, I could get a free attack on Consta without any... They won't have a card to contest me with, basically. So if I do this, both of them are attacking Consta, and Consta's only attacking Basil. So yeah, I don't want to do this though, because this is guaranteed to hit for well, it's only 1 to 2 damage, and this is fatal damage though. You won't get staggered yet though, so that's okay. I think. You know what? Is Consta the one saying YOLO? Consta is the you only live once card. Yes, that is correct. Is this game like a card-based or story-based card battler or something, or do you repeat runs like Slay the Spire? It's a story-based card battler, yeah. And it's like almost visual novel stuff in between the battles. It's pretty. I don't understand the story too much yet, but yeah, there's a lot going on in the actual card battler part of the game. And I don't think we need to save health as much as in Slay the Spire type, because I think you heal between each battle. Alright, let's just go for try and kill Consta here. I don't know if this is right. Oh, he rolled a 12? Are you kidding me? Oh, we're about to get destroyed. Ow. Okay, block that. Okay, so Consta's staggered. And we get an abnormality page, which happens when you get when your team gets a certain emotion level. And these are just like bonuses. So, Pale Hands, I can choose either of these. Single ally. After 3 successful attacks on the same target, deal 3 to 10 bonus stagger damage. Or, take 2 to 5 less damage from slash attacks. When hit, reduce the damage of the attack to 0 at a 20% chance. I want defense. So I'm gonna give this defense card to probably Roland, because Roland is weaker to slash attacks. So you see in the top right, Roland is fatal against slash attacks and pretty weak against blunt attacks too, but seems pretty normal against piercing attacks. Alright. Oh! Jordan, I already said that! I already said he looks like Bondroud, and I even showed a picture of Bondroud on stream. Alright, so, okay, like I said, Consta is staggered now and cannot take a turn. So it's free attacks on Consta, fatal to everything, because they're staggered. So we gotta keep that in mind. So we either kill Consta here, or we try and, or we can try and stagger one of these. Staggering Mo doesn't seem too difficult because they're not blocking this turn. Well, maybe actually. Because if you lose the dice roll on the attack, then you still don't attack. Oh man, this is so confusing. I'm gonna try and kill Consta just to make it easier. Okay, so we both have 4 energy. The energy is the dots above the dice rolls. And so, ooh, that's a lot of attacks I could do actually. Ooh, Arnold is fatal against, weak against slash. Fatal against blunt.
But you're blocking a lot. Okay. Mo is fatal against piercing, normal against the other two. This game is so confusing. It's so hard. I like the game, but it's gonna be hard to play week to week, I think. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they're both attacking Basil. But if I attack like this, because Roland is going before Basil, Mo is gonna attack Roland instead. Okay, I see. I understand. Oh, this is actually very good. Okay. But I also feel like we should just try and kill Basil. Actually, why don't you try and kill how do I not do your action that you're doing right now? Just kill Consta. Consta should die. Okay. You're in trial 3, Ace Attorney 2, by the way. Oh, Jordan, how is it? How is that game? Okay, so Consta's definitely gonna die, but it's gonna cost so much energy. I'm using a 3 energy card for it. Okay, so another thing about this, I think you only gain 1 energy per turn. You recover 1 energy per turn. So at the end of this, I'll have Basil will have 2 energy, and then Roland will have 3. Next turn, rather. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, okay, I need to kill Consta. Okay, we're gonna call it. This is okay. Ow. Okay, good, blocked. Easy kill. Okay, good. Oh, I get another one. Okay. Pale hands. Okay. I guess since this is the other one, I just give it to... You already have one, don't you? You already have... Roland already has one? I don't know. I don't know who's like the more offensive character. This is the one I'm equipping to a character right now. After 3 successful attacks on the same target, deal 3 to 10 bonus stagger damage. So, I would want to focus a character then with this, is what I'm reading. Ace Attorney games are too comfy and easy to grind. I know. Oh, I like the. I love the first Ace Attorney game. It took me a while to finish though. Alright. So, okay, so Mo is double blocking and blunt attacking. And Arnold is slash attacking then dodging. They're both attacking Basil here. Ooh, I should use a 3 energy card here. I just have a lot of energy as Roland. And this guy's super weak to slash attack. Let's use you. Then should I double block? No. So this guy's third action is attacking, and I don't have a third action to block. I could do a skitter away for a third action though, and we could clash in our dice roll. Paralyzed. For the duration of the scene, whenever the character plays any combat page, up to 1 random dice on it have the maximum roll value reduced by 3. Oh! Dang, okay. So for this turn, whenever Basil plays a card, up to 1 of the dice rolls is reduced by 3. Okay. gonna try and kill. I don't know what I'm doing. Basil's gonna blunt attack. It might actually kill or stagger Basil. Could it? No, it can't. Not quite. Okay, so the enemy rolled a 2. I will guaranteed roll higher because I have a roll of 3 to 6. Blocking for 4. And I am guaranteed not to get this because it's 3 to something. Okay. So he just blocks me. And he wins the clash block, which makes me lose stagger, but I take no damage. Okay, man, I really need to just like stagger one of them here. Especially since Basil's losing like a lot of stagger points here. Use a big attack here. I could take some of the stress off of Basil by... No, I can't because he goes first. Oh, that's how... I understand. I understand now. Oh, so Roland cannot change their intent. They're always going to attack Basil because Roland goes last. Well, rather, that's not true. I think Roland can change the intent. No, I can't. Oh, because Basil's attacking. So if I do it this way. No, they both still attack Basil. Okay, interesting. Love that. Second one is probably the weakest you've played, but the third one is so good. Wait, you mean Ace Attorney or Great Ace Attorney? You mean Phoenix Wright? That's just different. Oh, I see. I've been reading the Great Ace Attorney games. You already did the Great Ace Attorney games. I remember that. Yeah. Second one's probably the weakest you played, but the third one is so good. Nice. Some of the trials just kind of end though. No backstory or explanation from the culprit. That noise sounds so much like the Switch Joy-Con click sound. Even just like the basic Switch sound. Oh, I love that sound. It's so satisfying. Okay, I want to target Arnold. Though, Basil might get staggered here. Like, it's pretty likely to get staggered. I can almost not block this, so I'm almost certainly gonna... Oh, I did! Owned! Never mind. I'm insane. I got lucky. So what happened there was that the enemy rolled a 5, and I had a chance to roll 1 to 6, and I rolled a 6, which means I won the attack, because he rolled a 5, so I got lucky. Okay, so you are dodge and striking. Mo's weak to piercing damage, very weak to piercing damage. So I may as well pierce. Against you though, I should try and block. I always block the attack at least. Okay. This works. Okay, we win this fight. We always block this because it's 1 to 2 and then we roll 3 to 4 here. Okay. She's block, blunting. Just use all attacks. Alright. block. Nice. Oh no, we got staggered. Okay, so they're staggered too, though. Alright, so only Roland gets to act this turn because the other two are staggered. We just try and do as much damage as possible. Okay. No! It was a low roll. Okay. We're about to finish this combat, finally. Double attack. I guess I'll double block. I feel like I need more damage in attacks. I feel like I'm blocking too much. I don't know. You're normal against slashing. Whatever. Oh my gosh, we're getting owned. Oh my gosh, we're getting owned. That was so difficult. Okay, this is a hard fight. I feel like I'm not very good at this game, but I also just like don't remember everything. Alright, so we won the fight, and then we get rewards. So these are the rewards in the top left. We get a bunch of different books. Once the enemies die, they become books. Oh, we got, wait, do we get gear on this right here? Or is this what we have equipped?
털덩이에 뇌를 집어넣는 건 역시 좋은 생각이 아니야.
See, it's not a good idea to keep your brain inside a hunk of scrap metal. Thanks for the bless you. Whenever an action really makes it really similar. Yeah, it does.
약한 인간 몸보다는 낫지 않아?
Shane, I still have to do the second Great Ace Attorney too. I want to play it though. I'm making very little progress on my visual novels though. Very slow progress. Honestly, I think I feel more motivated to play the second Great Ace Attorney game than like Chaos Head right now. I'm more attached to what is happening in Great Ace Attorney, and it's more fun to just like play in Discord. I'm not gonna play Chaos Head in Discord like with the friends though, because it's like that game is way more weeb. That game is way more weeb than Great Ace Attorney. And I'm afraid something is gonna show up on the Discord stream or something, because I have no idea. Alright, Angela. Isn't it still better than a frail human body, though?
원래 몸을 유지한 채로 강해질 수 있는 방법은 꽤 있어.
There are plenty of ways to enhance your body without replacing it for another.
아니, 오히려 선택지가 더 많지. 문신 시술, 의체 부착, 약물 강화 등등. 돈만 있으면 다 가능해.
I've been getting a lot of news this week. So this character's name is Angela, right? My sister's name is Angela, so remind me of this. But I have 2 sisters that might be moving back to Nebraska, which is actually insane, because one of them is in Singapore right now, and the other one is in South Dakota, which isn't that far, but I mean it's still a couple hours. It's a different state, but they might both be moving back, which is actually kind of crazy. That's exciting. Yeah, it is pretty exciting. Just be closer to family, I assume. Well, so the one in Singapore, they're not sure. They're waiting on layoff news or not. Like, they're not sure if the husband's gonna lose the job or not. And if he does, they might just kind of get deported. And that sounds really bad, but I think they're low-key kind of hoping that it just, like, happens. Because I think they want an excuse to just move back for a little bit. So, yeah. It does suck, but also, yeah. But yeah, they would also want to try and find jobs here if they did move back. Heck, there's actually many options. Tattoos, prosthetic limbs, and medications and drugs, you name it. It's all possible as long as you have the cash.
하지만 기계로 몸을 갈아타는 것은 일방통행이야. 돌이킬 수 없어.
Replacing your body with machine, on the other hand, is a one-way ticket you can't ever go back on.
의체라여도 결국
Wait, is that what
인간과
Bondra
함께
did?
만들어져서는 안 되거든. 바로 인생 밑바닥으로 추락하는.
Spoilers, by the way. No one knows who Bondrod is. I think that's what he did, right? I don't remember. Gosh. Basically. Yeah, that is what he did. Robotic bodies cannot resemble humans too closely, even if it's for someone swapping out their flesh. Your life goes down the drain right away.
그러면 언제 뇌를 집어넣는데?
When does one put their brain in a machine then?
하나는 급하게 큰 돈이 필요할 때 자기 몸과 장기를 말 그대로 팔아 넘겨서 목돈을 마련할 수 있거든.
He used one of the artifacts to like distribute his soul between vessels or something. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I like that show, but man, I feel like it's harder for me to understand than average shows. Maybe that's why I like Slice of Life so much. It's so basic. Slice of Life is so simple to understand. All the little juice boxes. Monka Giga. That is Giga, right? Oh man. Has anyone started any shows this season? Because I have. And there's some good stuff. Oh, also, the Kaguya-sama movie is on Crunchyroll right now. And I really, really liked it. I think it's really good. I think the first parts are not as good, but the ending, it starts to make sense a lot more as it goes on. 1. When you urgently need a huge amount of money, you can sell off your old body and organs for a good chunk of cash.
2 번째, 오랜 시간 동안 반복적인 일을 해야 할 때 쉬지 않고 기계적인 일을 하기엔 저런 몸이 나쁘지 않다고 들었거든.
2. When you need to do repetitive work for a long time. I heard mechanical bodies like that aren't bad for that kind of labor.
고장나도 빠르게 교체할 수 있고 직접 욕구도 조절할 수 있으니까 그렇겠지.
Broken parts can be quickly replaced and desires can be kept under control, so it has its merits.
오랜 시간 동안 반복적인 일.
Wait, your internet's been out, Jordan? Wait, like, how long? I didn't know you didn't have internet. It was out for a week? Wait, how'd that happen? Well, that sucks. Have you been going in then? To the office and stuff? Man, that sounds so lame, but I feel like I don't know what I would do. I mean, I'd figure stuff out to do, but I mean, it sounds tough. Repetitive work for a long time.
몸이라도 새로 구해보려고?
What, interested in getting a new body?
잠시 옛날 생각이 났을 뿐이야.
No, I was just reminded of my past for a moment. Alright, so so this is like your hub area. And what does this mean? This means that there's a new fight I can take on, I think. Okay, so, and if I go back again. So Keter, this is the floor that we were just on. And so if I go to invitation, this was the fight we just did, right? Mo, Consta, and Arnold won this one. And that, doing this one unlocked this one. So now we could do this next one, which we don't know what it is. But we need to burn the book of the Brotherhood of Iron to get to it, which we received from the fight we just did. So basically, once you do the one fight, you get the loot to do the next fight. And so I can burn the books that I got from that fight, Book of Yun, Book of Arnold, Consta, etc. So I can burn these books, and when you burn the books, you get loot. I'm gonna burn one of at and then I'll burn 2 Book of Brotherhood of Irons. So you see how many we have here. We have 1 left of each of these and 2 left of the Book of Brotherhood of Iron after the burning. So we'll burn the books and I'll show you what happens. And these are the possible rewards. It's almost like a gacha game. These are the possible rewards that you get from burning the books on the left side. So we get, you get these, the books for the specific characters. Oh, I didn't get Mo. I didn't get a Mo page. Bummer. I got 3 concept pages and concept page. It sounds like constipate. Constipation. I got Arnold page. And so these, you see that these characters have passive abilities and stuff. Oh, it looks like they have the same passive ability, but they have different resistances. And you can basically you can become these characters. Like you can choose to become these characters once you burn their books. Alright, so then we get extra cards as well here. We got YOLO card, which is just a 1 to 12 dice roll. Which is okay. On use, restore 1 light, inflict 1 paralysis on self. Next scene. Oh, you get a paralysis. Is that good? You get an energy though. Oh. Whoa, I got a lot of stuff. What? Alright, so now that I've burned the books, we can go to the credenza here. And if we go to the books tab up here, we can go to the Brotherhood of Iron, which is the fight that we did. We don't have Mo's book again, or Mo's page yet. But then we get some lore here about the character. I'll read it aloud even though my camera is kind of covering it. There's really not a good place for me to put my camera. It's every part of the screen is kind of taken at some point or another, so. Some people upgraded the cable lines behind your place last Tuesday and messed up. That sucks. And the first tech guy to come out and diagnose it couldn't figure out the problem, so you had to schedule a second tech visit, and you have to pay for both? And wait. So, you had to pay for both, and what did they end up doing? That sucks, man. That's so annoying. Alright, Consta's page. What's your favorite food? That's the question I used to ask the most when I still had a human body. I love eating. Talking about food was a huge delight for me. We would share each other's tastes and preferences, and sometimes head to a restaurant for a meal just like that. But now, my body's a machine, as you can see. I can't taste anything anymore. Thanks for pointing that out. Mo told me to stop dreaming about it. I still want to try more delicious foods though. Hot and flavorful, spicy and sweet, stuff like that. I guess this body is too cheap to restrain delusional thoughts like this. If we get more money and change our bodies to new ones, then maybe I'll be able to stop these thoughts from getting in the way of my work. Alright. Arnold's page. No, you didn't pay for either because their Zay equipment's fault, thankfully. Okay, that's good though. Okay, that's really good. Wait, you Cox? I don't remember. Yeah, okay. You just had flashbacks to your last internet problems? Pipe, I feel like you always have tech problems out there. You lose power like, what, twice a day you said? That's crazy. They basically have to rework the cable lines that run from the power lines to your duplex. Does that mean, like, you guys have better internet plans, potentially, then? Or it might have been just maintenance. Alright, Arnold's page. The city consists of 25 nests and 25 districts of the back streets that surround those nests. And countless offices and syndicates reside in the back streets. You know what's a surefire way for a syndicate to make a name for itself among all the competitors? The simplest method is office raiding. You literally storm into an office and wreak havoc on it. You never know who will be the winner until you fight. It could stop at a good beating and one side surrendering, but some syndicates raid offices out of pure boredom and kill everyone. Each syndicate has its own way of operation. It goes without saying that the syndicate has more fame to gain out of raiding a high-grade office filled with seasoned fixers. So the officers have to stay sharp at all times, but you'll also have to watch it. If you misjudge your opponents, you'll end up dead before you can try anything. Oh, your power's off right now, Pipe? Oh, sorry about that. It's rough. Oh, wait, so why are these pages green? Why are these pages green and then these ones not green? I wonder if that means anything. Alright, so we're gonna invite the next group here. And we're gonna burn a Book of Brotherhood of Iron to do it. Wait. Okay, yeah. So we send out an invitation this way, and then we our next fight. This determines our next fight. Probably not, because it's still not fiber. That's a bummer. The last issue with internet though was when someone broke down a wall and accidentally severed the underground fiber cable. The ISP did not accept that the issue could be a damaged cable. Wait, so what happened? I mean, they had to accept it eventually, right? Because that's what happened. They kept saying it was due to some issue in a completely different neighborhood. Right.
아직도 저번 일 때문에 온몸이 쑤셔 죽겠어.
So these are going to be our next guests to the library, our next fight. Alright, McCollin. Hook Fixer. My whole body's still aching from our last job.
근육통이 생각보다 오래가네. 그래도 어제는 장난 아니었지?
Hook Fixer, Taeyin. Taeyin? I think it's... I guess it is Taeyin. Taeyin. That's lasting longer than I thought. Still, yesterday was wild, wasn't it?
그래. 네가 새로 장만한 공방 무기가
McCollin,
성능 하나는
Taeyin.
죽여주더라.
Yep, the new weapon you got from the workshop was a real killer, that's for sure.
말도 마. 신나게 날뛰다가 일이 커져서 예상보다 20명 넘게 더 찢어야 했잖아.
I don't understand the story in this game yet. Like, everyone's stories don't seem that connected yet. I mean, they build the world with like the syndicates and like fixers and like yeah, how messed up this place is, but none of these characters have stuck around really. Generally speaking, they just like kind of die. There's one that stuck around, I think, kind of, but yeah. So I don't really know about the story yet. I'm not that attached to it. You don't say. You got way too excited with it, and things spiraled out of control. We had to kill 20 more people than planned, thanks to you.
우리 쪽에서 실수한 거라 추가 수당을 받을 수도 없고 말이야.
Since there was a mistake on our part, we couldn't even get paid for the extra kills.
에이, 또 재미없게 군다. 마지막에는 결국 자기가 제일 신나서 방방 날뛰어놓고서는.
Is this his new weapon? Come on, don't be such a killjoy. You're the one who went on the biggest rampage in the end.
맥켈린이 근육통으로 고생하는 것도 다 너 말리려다가 그런 거잖아.
Maka? I assume Maka is a nickname for McCollin. Maka's muscles are all sore because he had to try hard to calm you down.
그건 미안하다 생각하고 있다니까.
Well, I'm sorry about it.
그렇게 신경 쓸 필요 없어. 나도 너희에게 몇 번 신세 졌으니까.
After that issue was resolved, you still didn't have internet, they still did nothing. That sucks. In the future, I hope ISPs just aren't a thing, and that everyone just has internet. Good internet. I don't know how far in the future that would be, but that's a dream. A friend of a friend's boyfriend works for the fiber company, separate from the ISP. He was able to patch it and solve the issues. Oh, that's good. That's nice of them. I have K Comrade. I could add it. Here you go. No need to sweat it. I owe you guys a few things too.
인정하기 싫지만 이번에는 태인 말이 맞아.
I hate to admit it, but Taein has a point.
우리 모두 어느 정도 성질을 죽여야 할 필요가 있어.
We all should try to cool down our temper a little.
해결사로 일하는 한 필요 이상으로 일을 벌이는 건 좋지 않으니까.
As long as we're working as fixers, it's not good to raise more trouble than necessary. Oh, they're working as fixers. They're not part of a syndicate. They're part of a office. Is what I'm gathering from the story. BTV shows a message in chat when emotes are added now. Yeah. I noticed that too, because I was adding stuff to Miki's.
살인 조직 출신이었던 우리가
Oh, this is cool art.
사무소에
I like
등록돼서
this. This is a
해결사
good.
일이나 하고 있다니.
Former members of a killer syndicate, now registered to an office and doing fixer work. Oh, okay. Well, this just answered my question, I guess, of who they are and what they do now. So.
세상 일이 참 어떻게 될지 모르는 거라니까.
Life really is full of surprises, isn't it?
이 사무소도 참 별나. 우리 같은 애들을 받아주다니.
This office is a weird one too. Can't believe people like us are accepted.
대표가 말했잖아. 조직이 넘쳐나듯 사무소와 해결사들도 넘쳐나서 그만큼 더 개성이 있어야 살아남을 수 있다고.
I remember what the boss said. There are so many offices and fixers these days, so standing out from the others is the best way to survive in this industry.
복장 규정도 다른 사무소에 비하면 굉장히 자극적이지.
Our outfits are also quite radical compared to what other offices have.
그래서 우리같이 날뛰는 녀석들만 득실되잖아.
That's why it's filled with maniacs like us.
가능한 대상을 잔인하게 찢어놓고 잘 보이는 곳에 걸어두면 된다니까.
Oh my gosh.
다들 신난 거지.
All we gotta do is kill the targets in the most gruesome way possible and hang their bodies out in the open. No wonder everyone's excited to join.
늘 하던 일이었으니까 뭐.
It's no different than from what we've always been doing.
처음에는 무슨 사무소에서 이런 일을 하나 했는데
At first I thought it was crazy that an office would do this kind of work.
상대에게 위협과 경고를 보내는 역할을 해줘야 한다니까 납득은 돼.
But I guess threatening
실제로도 꽤 먹히는 것 같고.
But I guess threatening targets and sending them a warning makes enough sense. It seems to be working well too.
그래도 아직은 뜨내기 조직이나 돈 없는 녀석들만 의뢰해서 말이야. 이 사무소 아직 갈 길이 멀어 보인단 말이지.
So syndicates just seem to be okay, let me I can't actually see like go back to the main menu or whatever. But syndicates seem to be like the smallest group, almost like kind of like a small gang, or I don't know. Then the office is like a little bit more organized. But it seems like a lot of them do the same thing. Like syndicates can kill people, but it looks like they can also request an office to kill someone for them or something. I don't know. I don't get the story, and it's not super compelling to me yet. But I hear it's a great game, so I want to stick with it for at least a little while longer. I did end up finishing Hi-Fi Rush though off stream, and I really liked that game. And I got a lot better as I played it, but I still got really frustrated even off stream. So I'm kind of glad I did the rest of it off stream. But it's a great game. Though we've only been getting requests from no-name syndicates and poor folk, this office has a long way to go.
하긴 사무소라 하기에는 꼬리 쥐새끼들 모아놓은 것 같긴 하지.
It does feel more like a pack of rats than a proper office.
대표한테 호출이 왔어. 새로운 일이 있으니 돌아오라는군.
Got a message from the boss. Says we should drop by to get new work.
요즘 사무소는 저런 근본 없는 녀석들까지 쑤시고 다니는구만.
Even rascals like those can join offices these days, huh?
아주 그냥 포화 상태야. 개나 소나 해결사 일을 하고 있으니.
The whole market's a red ocean. Everyone wants to be a fixer.
그건 자기 얼굴에 침 뱉기가 아닌가 봐.
And that doesn't count as raking yourself over the coals because...
내가 이래봬도 한때는 좀 잘 나갔거든.
Listen, I may not look like it, but I used to be hot stuff, you know? So Roland used to be a fixer.
여러 가지 일이 있어서 밑바닥 인생이 됐지만
But then things happened and I fell to rock bottom. Okay.
그래서 너는 무슨 일로 먹고 살았어?
So what did you do for a living?
난 이것저것 안 가리고 다 했어. 능력에 맞는 일을 한 거지.
I did all kinds of stuff, really. Doing things within my ability.
그래?
Is that so?
그러니까 제대로 된 일은 아무것도 하지 못했다는 거네.
That means you didn't get to do any proper work then.
와, 정말 눈뜨니 새로운 공간이네?
Wow, it really did teleport in the blink of an eye.
특이점인가 뭔가 하는 그런 건가?
Is this one of those singularities?
요즘에는 놀랄 일들이 많네.
Lots of surprises these days.
환영합니다, 손님.
Hi-Fi Rush is a tough one. It is. There's just a lot of different buttons you have to press. But once you figure it out, it's like not too bad. And like some strategies are just like really, really strong. Boss fights are fun though, in that game. Greetings, dear guests.
안녕?
Anyang? Hi there. Hi there? I don't even know what happened with the screen there. I mean, obviously it was intentional, but I have no idea what that signified. I think it probably means that Naoki had tried to attack Angela.
뭐야? 굉장히 튼튼한데?
Oh, yes.
몸에 돈 좀 부었나 봐.
What the? She's pretty damn sturdy. How much did you spend on that bod?
벌써부터 그렇게 힘을 빼실 필요 없답니다, 손님.
The assist spam yeah, assist spam is pretty OP. 안녕? 안녕하세요. I have had my time with Korean. Back when I was into K-pop and Korean dramas. And variety shows. I used to be a little bit of a Korea boo. My time as like a Korea boo was stronger than mine as like a weeb. It's kind of different because I just like anime as a weeb. Like I don't care that much for all the other Japanese culture stuff. But for Korean, I was like really into Korean culture, so I don't know. There's no need to needlessly exhaust yourself, dear guest. No need and needlessly. Do those go in the same sentence normally?
곧 전력을 다해 날뛰셔야 할 테니까요.
You'll need to rampage with all you have soon enough.
나긋나긋하게 말하는 거.
I don't like your soft tone.
너 인간 아니지?
You're not human, are you?
어라? 표정 변했어. 정말 아닌가 본데?
Oh, look at her face now. Guess she really isn't.
또 놀랍군. 도시에서 인간 이외의 지성을 지닌 것을 만나는 건 정말 드문 일인데.
There's a Korean character in Arrested Development who everyone thinks is named Anyong because that's what he keeps saying. Oh, that's funny. Does he speak in? Does he say any other Korean in the show? Or does he even really talk that much? Yet another surprise. It's so rare to meet a sapient being that isn't human in this city.
그러게 말이야. 정말 돈 좀 될 일인 것 같다.
I know, right? We might get a ton of cash out of this.
당신의 책을 찾으실 수 있기를.
May you find your book in this place. Alright, so I could use one of Constance's or Arnold's pages now if I want to. Their passive is on a successful attack, inflict 1 paralysis and a 25% chance next scene. That's pretty good. Fatal against blunt. So Arnold is fatal against blunts, but not fatal damage wise. I think this is just like better than what I have. Oh, there's only 2 of them here. Why aren't all 3 of them fighting? Upon defeating an enemy, gain 1 strength next scene. You don't defeat me though, so it's fine. Whoa, you're fatal against Pierce and Blunt. You guys are really weak. Holy crap. Wait, these guys are super weak. That means there's another phase of the fight. Oh, there's a remaining act. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the first fight is gonna be really easy, and then the remaining act means there's a second fight. I don't know if we heal in between fights. That's one thing. They pretty much only attack. They almost only attack. So if we just attack 2 with piercing / blunt, we should just like win first. And they're mostly doing slash damage. So let's change to someone who's good against slash damage. I guess you're both weak. Let's use Arnold's page instead of a Yoon's fixer, a Yoon's office fixer. Okay. Oh, I have to use. Oh wait, hang on. Let's go back. Okay, so this is the deck that you could. So you can associate a deck with a page here. So I'm gonna save this deck as 2, I guess. And I'm going to, man, there's so much to this game. And I'm going to equip Arnold's page. The deck is gone, but if I use Arnold's page, I can load this deck into Arnold's page. Oh wait, but it's not even a complete deck anymore. Oh, it's because, oh man. Okay, hang on. So let's go back to this page and let's just empty this deck? Yeah, okay. And I could load it again. With the complete deck. Yeah. It's so confusing, it's so weird how it works, but I understand it. Let's add more attacks. They're weak to piercing and they're very weak to pierce and blunt. And their stagger is low, so get rid of light defense. Add thrust maybe, or add backspace dash. Again, we're gonna do less. Get rid of focus strikes and put in a. Blow it up. Pierce and then blunt. That might be what we need here. It's pretty good. Okay. Call this good. And we'll just do the first act here. Just take one hit. It'll feel so nice for me, of course. Oh, they're crazy. It's gonna hurt if this stabs you. Wanna try? It's fine. Okay. It's not solid. No point getting nervous. They're both. Oh wow, they have initiative. Pretty quick initiative too. Okay. They're both just doing single attacks. Okay. They only have 7 stagger. It's really weak. I don't think it really matters which one I attack. They're both very weak, so. Oh, we win this guaranteed because 3 is higher than 1. Almost staggered already. Blocked. Okay. Staggered. And they both restored all their energy. I don't know when they restore all their energy versus not. I wish I could know that. Yeah, I don't know when. And your stagger is still at 7. You should stagger, right? You're doing... Oh, wow. You're doing 1 to 6, double 1 to 6s, basically. Let's take you out. Wait. Let's do it this way. Oh, dead. Damage reduction? Probably. It doesn't really matter, this fight's basically over already, so... Your stagger resets, and you are doing double single hits again. You just do this. Roll a 5. Dang. Okay. Dang it! Oh, I took double hits there. Okay, well, it got staggered because piercing damage is fatal against her. Alright, we just win the fight though. Okay, easy. Alright, so now we have Act 2 of this fight, which means now we fight... Oh, now they all come out again. Okay, so it's not just one of them. Oh, the first 2 were just grunts. These 3 are the actual characters. Okay. Okay, and it looks like you do heal between these fights too. And they're mostly still just attacking. And they have relatively normal resistances. Wow. Taiyan's is really good. It's really good. No weaks, just 1 fatal. 2 of them are fatal to piercing damage. Okay. Alright. I think we're okay just staying. I mean, ideally I could check, like... Like, maybe I'd want to consider not choosing Arnold because they're, like, they have a lot of slashing attacks here. But that's fine. Okay, I'm not gonna read these. So, single attack, single attack, single attack, single attack dodge, and single attack. So not bad. Colin is weak against slash, fatal against pierce. I have no piercing attacks here. Maybe I want to blunt Taiyan. Ooh, maybe I want to double blunt Taiyan. I can just kill Taiyan basically next turn. It's pretty good. And I start out with 5 energy, it's really high. Lose that, that's fine. Yo, staggered on 1 shot. Ow. Okay, maybe I didn't think about what would happen there, because I took a lot of damage. Alright, after 3 successful attacks on the same target, deal 3 to 10 bonus stagger damage. Let's give it to you, I suppose. So, okay, single attack, and dodge. It's not bad. You're normal against blunt. I have no piercing. No, there's a piercing attack, I suppose. I could just do this. Backstreet's dash for a piercing attack. If I do this, I'm guaranteed to take this hit 1 to 4. Probably okay. This is fine. Nice, we win that. Tie it. Okay. What? You rolled a 1 out of 8? You rolled a 1 and a 1 out of 8? That's so sad. Okay. They're all attacking Roland? Okay. Yo, we need to... Okay, we need to kill him before this happens. That's a lot of attacks. They're all attacking for so much this turn. Okay. You need to block and stuff. On Clash Win, lower max value of opponent's next die by 3. Oof. Let's do this. Ooh, and we can break the stagger on him too. And, okay. So she'll just kill him, break the stagger on him, then we only take this attack, which is kind of a lot though, actually. Hopefully it's not too bad though. No, we didn't. Okay, good. Staggered. Good. Dead. Good. Okay, so that went out as predicted. And so, okay, because you kept your last action from the guy you staggered, you get to keep this one. Oh shoot! Ow! That was a lot of damage. So we should try and kill McCollin here. Just like, you know, just kill McCollin here. Try to. Okay. Oh my gosh. I can't block anything! We're getting owned! Okay. McCollin's dead. And you are just doing a 3 to 5 attack, then a dodge, which is fine. These are big attacks on you. All normal attacks, but that's fine. I have 1 health. Wait, can I do anything to get my emotion level higher? Emotion level affects your loot too, so that's why I'm asking. Alright, GG. I need to let Kobe out. I'll be right back. Alright. So we just won this fight. What is this icon? Oh, duh. It's just blood dripping off of these, like, crowbars. Now you're back on your PC again. The delay on mobile is atrocious. Yes, it is. Wow, so many books that we can burn. Sick. Very good. I got some loot. Okay, so we got some gear. We need to equip this. I'm not thinking about what their gear to equip.
이번에도 잘해줬어. 저 손님들 덕분에 사무소라는 곳에 대해 더 깊이 알 수 있을 것 같아.
Minus Hitler. Wait. Wait. Shane, I don't know what that... Is that just... Wait, I don't know if you're saying minus or you're saying quote, like as a quote. Great work as always. I could learn more about the offices thanks to these guests. Oh, and I said, wow, so many books we can burn. Oh, I see. And then, okay. Yeah, that's good. Casually burning books, yeah. No, I was wondering, like, I don't understand the lore behind burning books, right? Like, I don't understand why in this game burning books gives us cards and gives us, like, stuff. It doesn't make sense to me. So I tried to ask someone who played this game before, and they said, I don't know either. I was like, oh, okay, I guess it's something I just accept, man. Alright, great work as always. I could learn more about the offices thanks to these guests.
뭐냐, 녀석들이 했던 말 너무 신경 쓰지 마.
Don't get too bothered by what they said about you, alright? That she's not human.
지금 위로하는 거야?
Are you trying to console me?
위로라고 해야 하나. 네가 인간이든 아니든 난 별로 신경 안 써.
Maybe, maybe not. I don't really care if you're actually human or not, you see.
신선하네. 그런 위로를 들은 건 꽤 오래전 일이니까.
That's refreshing to hear.
단 한 명한테만.
That's refreshing to hear. It's been a while. It's been quite a while since I heard such words of comfort from even one person too.
뭐 지금은 인간의 시대니까.
Well, we're in the age of humanity after all.
인간의 시대? 정확히 어떤 뜻이지?
Age of humanity. What does that mean exactly?
야야, 그렇게 쏘아봐도 말이지. 나도 빠삭하게 아는 것은 아냐.
Don't stare at me too hard now. I don't know all the details either.
인간도 아니면서 지성을 지닌 존재들은 도시에서 적극적으로 외곽에 몰아냈어.
At some point, intelligent or sapient beings that weren't human were actively driven out of the city into the outskirts. Oh, okay.
정확한 이유는 모르겠지만 그 일환 중 하나로 인공지능 윤리 개정안 같은 것도 생겼고.
I'm not too sure why it took place, but the Artificial Intelligence Ethics Amendment was introduced as part of that movement.
감정과 욕망을 느낄 수 있는, 그러니까 사람과 다를 바 없는 기계를 만들어내는 것은 진작에 가능했지만
It was already possible to create machines capable of feeling emotions and desires actually. Those that are pretty much human, in other words.
바로 그 점이 문제였던 것 같아.
I guess that was the problem.
그래서 인공지능 윤리 개정안으로 기계는 물론 의체조차 인간과 유사하게 만들 수 없도록 지정한 거지.
Thanks to the AI Ethics Amendment, no machines could ever be made to resemble humans, including replacement bodies.
몇몇 예외가 있어 보이지만.
Though there seems to have been a few exceptions.
저들 말처럼 난 인간이 아닌 만들어진 기계야.
It's as I said. I'm no human. I'm a machine, an artificial being. So she's not human. Okay.
정확히는 내 설계의 원본인 인간이 있고 원본 내의 일부를 사용해서 만든 기계지.
Oh, so smart. To be precise, I was designed using a human as a template. Only a fraction of her brain was used in my creation. So this person that she was made from, it must be really smart.
의체도 아니라.
So it's not even a human brain resting in a robotic body?
의체 같은 것도 아닌 순수한 기계야.
Not at all. I'm purely a machine.
뇌를 사용했다며.
What about that fraction of human brain you mentioned?
원본 뇌의 전자 설계 복사본을 사용했을 뿐이지.
It was only an electronic copy of the map of her brain.
내 몸은 순수한 기계야.
My body is entirely composed of mechanical components.
왠지 그럴 것 같긴 했어.
I had a feeling.
그리고 세상 물정 잘 모르는 걸 보니까 밖도 못 본 채 갇혀 산 것 같고.
It looks like you've been living under a rock your whole life, seeing how you're oblivious to the workings of the world.
그렇다면 조심 좀 해야 해. 특히 언젠가 이곳을 나갈 거라면 말이야.
You gotta be extra careful then, especially if you're planning to leave here someday.
넌 인간의 모습에 감정도 있고 욕구도 있는 지성체인 거로 봐서 완벽하게 윤리 개정안을 어기고 만들었겠지.
You're a sapient android with emotions and desires. Your existence is most likely a complete violation of the AI Ethics Amendment.
머리에서 그런 건 또 귀신같이 잡거든.
You ever see AI? You watch it as part of your Robin Williams marathon. That movie's messed up. I've never heard of it. What's the premise? The full, I mean, I assume it has AI in it, but what's the premise? The head's scarily good at spotting anomalies like you. The head must mean like people in charge. I don't know how big this group is.
이 머리는 도시 전체를 주무르는 음습한 놈들이야.
Alright, in case you don't know, the head is basically a bunch of shady creeps that rule over the entire city.
아마 만날 일은 전혀 없겠지만.
Though we probably won't ever get to face them.
아무튼 애초에 이 도서관이라는 장소 자체가 굉장히 위험해.
Anyways, this whole library is at a huge risk in the first place.
여기에 있는 사서들도 뭐랄까 인간이자 인간이 아닌 것처럼 보이니까.
The librarians over here also seem like they're humans, but not really human at the same time.
네 말대로야.
That Haley Joel Osment is an AI child who gets abandoned by his parents. Huh. And how intelligent is he then? Like, is he learning? You watched that movie when you were a kid. Oh, dang. Okay. And he goes on an adventure with Jude Law, who is an AI sex bot. Right. I see. It's pretty messed up. Dang. Is it good? It's just as you say.
감정을 느낄 수 있도록 설계된 나는 까마득한 시간을 끝나지 않을 것 같이 반복하는 무대 위에서 보내야 했어.
I was designed to feel emotions, and I spent what felt like an eternity on a stage repeatedly performing a play that never seemed to end.
심지어 끝난 줄 알았지만 끝난 것도 아니었고 말이야.
And when I thought it was finally over, it turns out it never really existed. It never really ended.
야, 널 설계하고 만든 놈들도 대단하다.
I gotta say, whoever created you must have really been something else too.
이유는 몰라도 머리에서 지정한 규칙을 어기는 건 보통 깡이 아니라면 저지를 수 없는데 말이야.
Yeah, it's pretty good. While that it was marketed towards family, that definitely caused emotional scarring. Dang. That's interesting. I still gotta watch the John Wick movies, right? Though, I got a DMCA warning from my ISP for torrenting stuff. Oops. I torrented The Last of Us and watched the entire thing. It was good. I got a DMCA warning from it. I let Kobe back in. Nice. The only DMCA you ever got was for torrenting the final season of Samurai Jack. I also got one for torrenting the entirety of Avatar, but that was from my parents. That was from my parents' house, their old house. I should invest in a seed box. It's like $5 a month. Yeah, not a bad idea. Then I could actually like contribute too. One of the benefits of living in a third world country is that your ISPs do not care. Gotcha. Very nice. Wait, so do you torrent stuff by it? Oh, I guess you do, because you have a bunch of games. I guess torrenting isn't the same as just downloading, though, necessarily. Kind of is, kind of isn't. I don't know. I don't know what motivated them, but breaking the rules designated by the head itself takes more than just guts.
야, 널 설계하고 만든 놈들도 대단하다. 결국 다 머리의 방식으로 처리될 뿐이거든.
No one can escape the head's enforcement.
네 말대로 다 죽었지.
They did all eventually die. The people that created her? No one can escape the head's enforcement. They did all eventually die. Huh?
그래도 도서관은 안전할 거야. 안전할 수밖에 없는 곳이니까.
But the library will be safe. It has to be safe. You don't actually torrent games that often. It's mostly due to so many shows just being unavailable here legally. Gotcha.
들어오는 것도 나가는 것도 자유롭지 못한 새장 같은.
It's like a birdcage. No one is free to enter, and no one is free to leave.
또 자기가 하지 말라고 해놓고 뜬구름 잡는 소리 하네. 무슨 말이야 그게?
Again with that dreamy speech you despise so much. What do you even mean by that?
언젠가 이곳을 나가서 날 이 꼴로 만든 모든 것에게 되갚아주고 자유를 얻을 거야.
Okay, so we're getting some more backstory on like what's actually happened. So it's mostly about Angela, which is kind of interesting. I will leave this place one day. Take revenge on all things that made me into what I am and earn true freedom.
아무튼 난 별로 신경 안 써.
I don't care too much either way.
그건 그거고 이건 이거니까.
That's that, and this is this. Alright.
어디 보자.
어?
이 친구는 2층의 지정사서 예소드. 기술과학 분야 서적의 담당이군.
Let's see. This guy's Yasod from floor 2. Patron Librarian of Technological Sciences. Oh, look at him.
안녕, 난 롤랑이야. 엔젤라의 시종이지.
Hey there, name's Roland, Angela's servant.
기술과학의 층을 담당하게 된 지정사서 예소드입니다.
I am Yasod, the Patron Librarian of the floor of Technological Sciences.
엔젤라와는 다른 차가운 시선이 느껴지는 건 착각이려나?
Is it just me? Or is this a cold and piercing stare I'm sensing? Feels kind of different from Angela's, I gotta say.
뭐야?
What now?
설마 너도 듣기 싫은 말 들으면 폭력으로 해결하는 타입이야?
I feel like this guy's a tsundere, but I could be wrong. Or a kudere. Don't tell me. Are you one of those types that resorts to violence when someone talks crap?
넥타이가 풀어졌군요.
Your necktie was loose. Oh, he's kind of cute. I kind of like him.
고마워. 상냥한 친구였구만.
Oh, thanks. Guess you're a nice fellow after all.
엔젤라를 순순히 도와주는 이유가 무엇입니까?
Tell me, why do you comply with Angela's orders so meekly?
나야 뭐 도와주는 것 말고는 선택지가 없으니까.
Well, mostly because I have no choice but to help her.
말쿠트도 그렇고 너도 엔젤라가 마음에 들지 않는 거야?
Now that I think about it, Malkuth didn't seem too fond of Angela either. Is it a trend to dislike her or something? Malkuth was one of the other librarians, or one of the other people that works in the library on a different floor.
당연하지 않습니까?
It's obvious that we wouldn't approve of her.
엔젤라는 우리의 소원을 마지막에 무참히 짓밟았습니다.
Angela, she utterly crushed our hopes at the very last moment.
복잡한 이야기인 것 같구만.
Sounds complicated.
그럼 넌 왜 사서로 일하고 있는 거야?
Why are you working for us as a librarian then?
그런 거래였습니다.
It is part of the deal. So I assume we're going to learn more about these characters as we proceed in their respective floors. We haven't really touched Malkuth's floor yet. We just were introduced to her and that was it.
거래라고?
A deal, huh?
도서관의 층이 잠겨 있고 사서들이 잠들었다고 하는 것도 그 거래라는 것과 관련이 있겠군.
I guess that deal is also why most of the floors of the library are locked off and the librarians there are asleep.
복잡한 이야긴 질색인데 그것도 감정적인 문제라면.
Boy, I'm not a fan of convoluted stories, especially if it involves sentimental stuff. I am also not a fan of convoluted stories. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at piecing things together when the story isn't like very basic, I guess.
어쨌든 너나 나나 엔젤라를 도와야 하는 거잖아.
Anyway, both you and I are obliged to help Angela now, aren't we?
그렇습니다.
That is true.
그럼 앞으로 잘 부탁해.
Let's give it our best shot then.
자.
Put her there.
뭡니까?
What is the meaning of this?
악수 몰라? 잘해보자는 의미의 악수.
A handshake, duh. Never tried it before? You know, I look forward to working with you, kind. This game's story feels a little bit like that. I hope it's not too bad. I hope that the stories are mostly confined to their respective floors. So right now we're at one of the floors where it just seems like an overarching, maybe a little bit more about Angela kind of stuff. And then the next floor is going to be mostly about Malkuth, I don't know how to say her name. And then this floor is going to mostly be about Leson. Oh, what is that name? Yesod.
이왕 이렇게 된 거 인상 풀고 잘해보자고.
I don't know if that's how it is though. Come on, line up a little. We can't avoid it. We might as well enjoy it.
말쿠트처럼 너에게도 책을 전달해주면 되는 거지?
I'm supposed to get you books like I do with Malkuth, right?
그렇습니다. 저는 그 중에서도 도시의 기술과학에 대한 책을 분류합니다.
Indeed. My role is to collect and sort books about the technological sciences of the city specifically.
당신이 할 일과 제가 할 일은 명백하니 이쯤에서 돌아가 주시죠.
Since it's become clear that we are both well aware of our occupations, kindly take your leave now.
예. 안 그래도 그러려고 했습니다.
Fine. I was about to anyway. Okay. You can now select the floor of technological sciences during reception. A patient librarian has awoken. A new assignment has been added. We got Yesod. Seems pretty standard. So yeah, we got Yesod, Malkuth. Who's Keter? I didn't realize these are names. So yeah, this is Malkuth up here. Yeah, well, we've just been doing Keter, and we'll probably continue to do Keter. Library grade must reach 5. Oh, really? Oh, library level is 4 out of 5 at the top here. Okay. Let's burn books, guys. Book of McCullen, Book of Naoki, Book of Taein. Hook Office Volume 1. This sounds good enough. We're burning all these. Alright. Once I read the lore here, I might call it an early stream. Just like, call it good for now. And then, yeah. Okay, so we got a bunch of good, bunch of cards I might have to check out. Let's check the Hook Office. Okay. We didn't get any pages for the characters though. Let's see if we can do that again. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna book. Yeah, we didn't get Taein's page, Naoki's page, or McCullen's page. You see on the left side that you have a chance to get them, but I didn't get any of them. That sucks. We didn't get Mo's page either, right? I still want Mo's page. I'm gonna burn another one of these. I'm gonna burn all these. I'm burning books. I want their pages. Oh, okay, we got... We got all their pages. Oh, great. Okay, good. Did we just get unlucky the first time? I don't know. Okay, good. Cadenza. Okay, so now we got all these. We'll read the Hug Office Fixer first. Page 1. There's multiple pages here then. Dang. Alright. Back when we were still part of the Killer Syndicate, we got a client asking us to hunt some crazed syndicate. They were shaking like a drenched rat as they came in. I suppose they were scared of places like this. They asked us to catch the wicked criminals kidnapping people in the parts of the streets they lived in. We had one question though. It's nice that they're giving us a job, but why ask a syndicate like ours instead of going to the Zwei or other offices that are better suited for handling public safety issues? And they said, they did try to request an office at first with the money raised by their neighbors, but then the office asked for a ridiculous sum of money, claiming that there's much preparation they need to take before they can uproot a whole syndicate. Poor fellow begged for help, but the office personnel didn't even flinch. Well, money is the only thing that gets fixers moving, so that's understandable. And I think their friend recommended us to them while they were looking for another way, if I remember it right. Introduced us to a trustworthy syndicate, so they came all the way to our hideout. Trustworthy syndicate. It's a shame, really. I can still remember the client's head staring daggers at me, hanging from the top of a power pole. Oh, dang. The syndicate paid us more cash. What could I do about it? We don't write official contracts or anything, so the highest bidder gets our favor. No use glaring at me like that, pal. We were told by our new client to hang their head and guts out in the streets, to make an example of them. Those sick fucks even use some kind of singularity to keep them alive. Poor bastard. Should have requested an office in the first place somehow. I'll read Naoki's, McCullen's, and Tayan's page. That's good. Naoki. Alright, there's a huge variety of workshops. As diverse as syndicates and fixers are, weapons need individuality to stand out in this day and age. Old-fashioned swords or guns won't stand a chance against modern weapons, loaded with new technology. I bet. From cheap and common gear to bionic equipment like the one Tayan's using, to equipment with ridiculous abilities that's almost indistinguishable from magic. Don't get too hyped though. More options means you need to be more cautious about choosing the right one for you. If you had the time and money, you could buy them all and test them out at your leisure, but we have neither, do we? Don't just buy the things others recommend without doing your own research though. That's one of the stupid things you could do. Might fit them, but that doesn't necessarily mean you'll have a good time with it. Still confident that you can wield them well? Get real, buddy. Workshop equipment is not your average weaponry, so before you choose your weapon, observe others carefully. See if any workshop products might suit you. Having keen eyes is all part of our skills. Guess why people choose us and our office out of all the tough fixers out there. It's not entirely impossible for a syndicate member to engage in fixer work or vice versa. It's a pretty common occurrence, actually. If you have the skills to back yourself up, multiple organizations will make sweet offers to recruit you. What matters the most here is the relationships you've built. Your fate depends on the things you've done, or karma, in other words. We didn't start out as fixers at the beginning. No, we're in fact part of a homicidal syndicate. Just see how intimidated we look. We used to be murder for hire in District 23. There was a small syndicate ran by Naoki, I, and a few others. But our influence started to expand bit by bit since the young and talented Tayan joined us. Our current boss was originally the representative of an office we raided. Oh, gotcha. They visited us once they heard that we shredded their fixers brutally and hung their ragged corpses on the streets like scarecrows. Said they don't need people like us. I thought they were just freaky with weird tastes, but looking back, now I get why they chose us. It's a strategy. Each office does all kinds of sensational stunts to attract the attention of potential clients in this oversaturated market. They hold radical events such as pay for one request, get one for free, or group weapons into different grades and offer a free exchange for one of their most expensive ones. And the gullible clients fall for it. They don't know how much more that 1+1 deal actually costs, or how it has limitations on the grades of requests you can make. They don't bother looking up to check if the top grade weapons are in fact used ones. Seems our boss didn't want to add lies to this industry that's already full of filthy schemes. But they still had to catch people's eyes somehow, and this is the result. Hire guys like us and proudly advertise it. Fixers from a former killer syndicate will tear things up for you. You can count on us. Hang up a slogan like this, people get hooked up. If that suits their taste, that is. Alright, let's do Taeyin real quick. And then maybe we'll spend some time in the menu screen, then we're gonna be done for the day. There's too much reading in this game. I can't read. I feel like I can't read so much all in a long stream. Alright, Taeyin's page. How's my new weapon? Isn't it sick? Union Co. is the go-to workshop brand for ready-made bionic weapons and equipment. Their prices are pretty reasonable compared to most procedures and workshop weapons too. On top of superb performance, you can replace or attach them easily without having to worry about allergies. So it's pretty damn handy, you see. Oh, bionic equipment is pretty simple. It's like a weapon you attach to your body. It's not at all scary or dangerous, though it could feel a bit awkward when you use it for the first time. In my case, I accidentally ripped out Naoki's clothes while walking by, and cut my own cheek when I flailed it out of frustration. But now that I've gotten used to it, I feel as if I have 3 hands. If you have trouble finding the perfect procedure or weapon for you, try a bionic weapon. I guarantee it's good. You came here to burn books, not read them. So true. Alright, let's check out the characters here. Alright, how do I equip gear? Eye. Okay. Nose. Cheek. Mouth. Okay, mouth. I have a rusty hook for a mouth. What's 5% chance to boost pierce attack damage by 1. Okay. Oh! So you get these by doing specific things during a battle. Like, during the hook office encounter, inflict bleed 3 times. That's how I got this. Ear, headwear 2. Alright. Determined challenger. 2% chance to boost stagger damage of each type by +1. Gotcha. Whoops. Oh, it even changes their sprite. That's sick. The Pied Piper. HP +1. Alright. Ironclad Brother. HP -1. Stagger resist +1. Ooh, that's good. I feel like that's better. Look at me. Look at me. I'm funny. Oh, this is kind of funny. Unskilled Amateur for a nose. HP +1, stagger resist -1. I don't think I actually want that. I'd rather have stagger resist. Oh, you can change between floors like this. Okay, cool. I see. Okay, now I also want to check Taeyin's page. Ooh, upon defeating an enemy, gain 1 strength next scene. That's good. And I have 2 of them. I can just do 2 Taeyins. Now let's equip the equip page and then let's save the setup. Save for Basil. Alright, now let's change to Taeyin's page for both of them. That seems pretty good. Because Taeyin's resistances are really good. And it has higher stat. He has higher resistance too. It's just kind of strong. Wait, so how do I... Okay, right here. This is okay. I'm gonna unequip Arnold or empty your bookshelf off of Arnold. Empty Lenny. It's crazy that each of these can have their own specific decks. It's actually just like a lot. There's a lot going on in this game, but it's really cool. Like, the ideas are cool, at least. Let's go to Basil here. Go to Key Page. Unequip you. Though I don't like that your cards don't, or like, if you only have 3 of one card, you can, and you have 3 used in a single deck, you can't use those 3 in a different deck if you just switch decks. I think that's kind of annoying and inconvenient. Because really, you should be able to. Okay, we're double Tay in now. It's pretty good. So I must reach level 5, so I'm stuck on this floor for now, is what I'm reading. Which means I have to do another floor next, which is actually kind of interesting, kind of cool.
엔젤라 말대로
No,
정말
skip! I don't want to do that again. Are we good to go here? I want to check out some of the cards I just got. This Rampage card is kind of insane. It's 1 damage of every type. There's some damage of every type, which is really good. So let's take that over at least. Rampage is just good. I don't know. Struggle's good. I don't like YOLO. Doesn't actually seem that. I mean, Paralyze is a pretty good status effect to it. A status effect to inflict, but I don't know. This Endure card is pretty good. It's a really good 1-cost block card. Okay, let's get rid of Preparation. Bend this off if you can. On Clash win, lower max value of opponent's next die by 3. I mean, that's pretty strong too. Wow. I feel like we're just getting good cards. Alright, we're gonna call it good here. How do I save? Does it just save? Hopefully it saves like all the changes I just made. Let's see. I think it did. Yeah, we're gonna call it good for today. Thanks for chilling. This game is really cool, but it's really exhausting. There's just like a lot going on, and reading's hard. So, yeah, I'll be back next week with more, I think. Yeah, I mean, I do like the game, but I don't know if I'm like loving the game yet. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm hoping I'll reach that though. It is cool though. It's fun. All right. Hope everyone has a great weekend. I mean, it's Easter, so if you celebrate Easter, have a good holiday. Yeah, have a good weekend, have a good week. See you later.